We're back on the show, and a big fight announced in the heavyweight division. It's going to be headlining the UFC's debut card in Zagreb, Croatia, as Junior Dos Santos is going to be taking on Big Ben Rothwell. Junior Dos Santos joining us here for a couple of minutes to discuss this very big fight. And this is a very big fight in the heavyweight division, and one that I'm curious your reaction when you were offered Ben Rothwell, who's on this great winning streak. Were you expecting to get someone like a Ben Rothwell here, coming off your recent loss to Alistair Overeem?
Yeah, actually, I don't pick opponents. I would fight anyone that UFC put in front of me. I was expecting to fight, I don't know, maybe Arlovsky, maybe Travis Brown, any one of these guys, but Ben Rothwell was the guy that accepts the fight. So I'm happy to be facing him, Like you said, he's coming from great victories. He's living a great moment in the division, so it's going to be a good fight for the fans, I'm good about it.
Were there a number of opponents that were being discussed with you and your team, or was it always Ben Rothwell that was the option on the table?
Well, I think they said some things about Arlovsky and Travis Brownie, but I think they can't because they are not able to fight now. But Ben Rothwell was the guy that accepted, and right now it's the only thing that matters for me, because he, like I said, he living a great moment in the career, and I'm coming from, a tough moment. So it's going to be a great fight for me to come back on my winning streak.
Have you had the chance to sit down and have you rewatched the Alistair Overeem fight where you've been able to take maybe the immediate emotion out of it and watch it from a more neutral position and kind of watch for what went wrong? What are some of the conclusions coming out of that fight for yourself?
Yeah, I did watch that fight sometimes, and many mistakes, man. I did so many mistakes, and I think, my strategy wasn't that good, and I don't know. I was feeling like too much time without fighting. Maybe made me more nervous for that fight. I can't explain very well, but I saw the mistakes I committed on that fight, so I'm correcting them. And now I want to keep a better frequency of fights, then I think I'm gonna be feeling as I feel normally, and bring back the normal JDS to inside the octagon to get that victories.
Did you inform the UFC that you wanted to fight as soon as possible? You mentioned, you had the 1-year layoff after the win over Stipe Miocic, and that can be, for some fighters, having that ability to take a few steps back and then take some time off, it can be a good thing. But as you outline, it also comes with its negatives, having that long of a layoff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I asked them, for this fight, I asked them to, as soon as possible, give me another fight. And I'm happy that they gave me this fight now in April, April 10th here for the first time here in Croatia. So it's gonna be great to be competing here. People around here are treating me very well, and I'm happy to be here. Zagreb is a pretty nice city with nice people, so I'm enjoying to be here. And I asked for that fight, and like you mentioned. I fought Miocic like 1 year ago, but before that, I was 1 year out already, because of injuries. So this last 2 years were pretty hard for me, and I fought Miocic with an injury on my knee, I just fought because I should fight, for my life. So not giving excuses, but yeah, these 2 last years were pretty hard for me, and now I just want to get back, and bring the normal JDS to inside the octagon.
Are you going to spend this camp at American Top Team? And tell us just a bit about having a full camp there, preparing for the fight with Alistair Overeem. What American Top Team did to evolve your own game?
Well, Well, yeah, the American Top Team is a great and big team, and they have a great structure there, to support us. And I'm happy to be there. I think I'm learning new things. I'm learning a lot to be there. And of course, it's everything was different for me now for the All-Star over in training camp. But now I feel more comfortable being there. So I think the results will show everything what I'm trying to explain here. That the team is great and is supporting me a lot.
In terms of Ben Rothwell, certainly it's been quite the run that he has been on in the heavyweight division, and in particular winning his last two fights with this go-go choke. Have you been studying this choke? And tell us what impresses you the most about Ben Rothwell that's going to be your biggest challenge in this fight.
Well, Ben Rothwell, like I said, he's coming very well in this division. I think the most important aspect of his fights have been his will. He walks forward all the time. He's looking for being aggressive the whole fight, and he fought some tough guys, and like you said, he did that. He submitted the guys with that guillotine choke or something like this. So yeah, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. He's strong, and he's living a great moment. So he's very confident as well. So I'm sure that I have to train a lot, to get myself very well prepared to face one of the best heavyweights right now.
As we also just take a look at this heavyweight division, it's a fascinating time in this weight class. There's so many different contenders emerging. Do you look at this fight as a fact that, man, this is your pathway right up to the top of this division? I mean, it wasn't all that long ago, Junior, that you got a victory over Stipe Miocic, who very well could be fighting for the title in a very short amount of time. Do you feel that a lot of people out there, they do have short-term memories when it comes to these victories, and this is a fight, Junior, that is very advantageous for your career?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that, I feel with a win on April 10th over Ben Rothwell, it's going to be the win that I need right now, to put me back on on top of this division, and close to fight for the title again. So that's why it's been very, very important for me. I feel like I disappointed my fans a little bit in my last fight, but sometimes the things doesn't go the way we want. It happens a lot with everything, So right now, I'm sure I know what I have to do. I'm trying to do it. I'm working hard. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to do everything what it takes, to be very well prepared in the day of the fight and honor the cheering of all my fans, because man, I have to say thank you for all of them, because even in the bad moments, I have so many fans supporting me all the time and giving me extra motivation to walk forward, to keep going. That's unbelievable for me. Thank you very much, guys.
My final question before we let you go here, Junior. This July will mark 10 years that you have been fighting as a professional. If you could talk to 22-year-old Junior Dos Santos, what would be the biggest bit of advice that the 10-year veteran could pass along to that rookie Junior Dos Santos?
Well, it's a hard question, but well, I would say keep going, boy. Keep going, because you have the will that you need to reach the top. So I would say that back in 10 years ago, and I would say the same thing right now for me right now. Keep going, keep believing in yourself, and and try your best all the time. Doesn't matter what happens.
It's going down on Sunday, April the 10th, the UFC's first card in the country of Croatia, headlined by heavyweights Big Ben Rothwell and Junior Dos Santos. Junior, thank you so much for this time, and we wish you all the best going into this fight coming up April 10th.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Junior. Thank you.